Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel where I share the most terrifying and disturbing games on the internet. Today I'm going to be talking about Palworld, a game that has kind of shocked and horrified millions of players with its twisted and gruesome premise. Palworld is a game where you can capture, enslave, torture, and kill innocent creatures called pals, which are basically Pokemon with guns. Yes, you heard me right. You can force your pals to wield firearms and use them as weapons or mounts in this open world survival and crafting game. Sounds sick, right? Well, that's not all. You can also use your pals for other purposes, such as food, labor, or even as shields. You can capture pals using pal spears, which are basically Pokeballs, buy them on the black market or trade them with other players. You can also explore the Palpagos Islands, where the game is set, and discover secrets, dungeons, and factions that will challenge you and your pals. Palworld is a game that doesn't care about morality, ethics, or logic, and offers a lot of gore, violence, and cruelty for players who want to experience something different and original. But is it worth playing? Let's find out. Palworld is developed and published by Pocket Pair, the same studio behind Craftopia, another open-world survival and crafting game. Palworld is powered by Unreal Engine 5 and features stunning graphics, animation, and physics. The game is currently in early access and was released on January 19th for Windows and Xbox. The game is also available on Game Pass, so you can try it out for free if you have a subscription. The game has received mostly negative reviews from critics and players who criticize its gameplay, content, and satirical premise. However, the game has also received some praise for its originality, creativity, and humor. Some users on Twitter have also accused the game of plagiarizing Pokemon game assets, which the developers have denied. Palworld has sold over 8 million units in the first 6 days of early access and reached over 2 million concurrent players on Steam, making it the platform's largest paid game by concurrent player count and the second highest played game of all time. So, what makes Palworld so terrifying and disturbing? Well, for starters, the game offers a lot of horror and horror elements for players who want to create their own nightmare. You can choose from over 100 pals, each with their own abilities, personalities, and partner skills. You can also craft and use weapons, structures, and decorations to enhance your base and your combat. You can play the game solo or online with up to 32 players on one server, although that's only for the Steam version, not the Xbox Game Pass version, unfortunately. You can also interact with various NPCs, such as the Rain Syndicate, it's a PAL liberation movement, and a police-like island defense force, if you will, who will either help you or hinder you, depending on your actions. You can also challenge powerful PAL trainers who reside in towers across the island, and they also act as the game's main boss battles, if you will. Palworld is a game that lets you do whatever you want, whether it's exploring, fighting, building, or farming. You can also experience the game's dark humor and satire, which pokes fun at the monster-catching genre and the ethical issues of using pals for various purposes. However, Palworld is not a game for the faint of heart, and has some flaws and drawbacks that you should be aware of. First of all, the game is still in early access, it is not completed or polished. You may encounter some bugs, glitches, crashes, and performance issues while playing the game, although I will say that I have not experienced any except for the occasional creature getting stuck behind a rock. The developers have said that they will focus on fixing the problems and improving the game systems before adding new content, but you should still expect some issues and frustrations while playing the game. Second, the game is not for everyone, and it may offend or disgust some players with its controversial and violent content. The game features scenes of animal cruelty, slavery, cannibalism, and other dark themes, which are meant to be humorous and satirical, but may not be to everyone's taste. The game also borrows heavily from other games, especially Pokemon, obviously, and some players might find it unoriginal or derivative. The game also lacks a clear story or direction, and some players might find it a little bit repetitive or boring after a little while. So, should you play Palworld? Well, that depends on what kind of gamer you are, and what you're looking for in a game. If you're a fan of horror and horror games, and you enjoy monster catching and battling, and you have a twisted sense of humor and don't mind some controversy and violence, then you will probably enjoy Palworld and have a blast playing it. However, if you're looking for a more serious and polished game, or you are sensitive to animal abuse and other dark themes, or you prefer a more original and innovative game, then you may want to skip Palworld, or wait until it's fully released and improved. But for those who enjoy it, it is a game that offers a lot of horror, not on the surface level, but in the deep, and a game that you will not forget anytime soon. Alright, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more horror content. Also, let me know what you think about Palworld in the comments below. Have you played it? Did you like it? Do you hate it? I would love to hear your opinions and experiences. Until next time, this is My Second Hobby, signing off. See you in the next video. Have a good day.